What is everybody playing in August and coming into September? What's going on with crypto gaming right now? I'm gonna spill the juice. I wanna give you some alpha. Welcome back to the Mind Blow Show. I'm your host, The Inspector. And today, we're gonna talk about just those things. I have lots to discuss. I'm back in my old office. It feels great to be home. And I lost my voice. But that's not gonna stop me from doing this video. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to smack the like button. It means a lot to me. Takes you only half a second. And without wasting time, the first game, we're gonna get right into it. This is BR1 Infinite. It's a game we have talked about in the past, but since then they have upgraded significantly. In this game, you start off with a little bit of cash. There's no token or anything like that. You play for USDC right on the Solana blockchain. Every time you eliminate someone, you gain 10 cents. Every time someone eliminates you, you lose 10 cents. There's also a game mode where 10 cents are $1, so it's very much high stakes. And now recently, they've also introduced these loot boxes where you can find additional USDC alongside the map. This is one of the best ways to do a sort of risk to earn crypto game. They're open every Wednesday, and we have the CEO of BR1 Infinite, Ryan, over on the Tokenized podcast. Later today, we're going to be discussing some of the things, and then we're going to upload the podcast a little bit later this week.
I think play to earn is dead, brother. I think play to earn was a Ponzi concept that will never scale.
So the question is this game worth playing? If you're good at shooter games, you can definitely make some money playing this game. Even if you're not good at shooter games, this can be a great high-stakes game for you to give a shot. Great concept. Apart from that, is the game fun to play? Remains to be seen. That's up to you. It's something that's very, very subjective. With that being said, we're going to talk about the next game here, which is ROM Golden Age. And let me just change the gameplay here. So this video on the screen right here is by Freelander on the Tokenized 360 YouTube channel, where we cover all kinds of ways to earn inside of the games. Very much deep dives and things that I don't necessarily get into myself here. Why am I out of focus? Why is the camera focusing on the scorpion head behind me from Mortal Kombat instead of focusing on my face? This is not what I paid for. There we go. Much better. Why are we talking about this game? Because they just crossed over 100,000 concurrent players, and that's absolutely huge for a crypto game. Their token didn't die as soon as it launched. Can you believe it? Unprecedented. Now, it's also available for PC, for Android, for iOS. It's live right now, and it's free to play. This being a Mix MMORPG game, it is very grindy, so you won't earn anything until you get to like level 60, and it's gonna take a while to get to level 60. Once you do, earning opportunities are there, but you have to keep in mind that the game is extremely grindy. You can skip the grind by paying them money, of course. That's how it works. It's not pay to win. But if you want to skip the grind, you can pay. So you tell me, is it pay to win or not? You don't necessarily win by paying. You just kind of skip the queue, and then you suffer with the rest of us. Whether or not this is your cup of tea, it's for you to decide. As I always say, all of this is very subjective. I'm just here to show you what's out there, and then whether you like it or not, it's totally on you. Main reason why I'm bringing up ROM Golden Age again in my video is because Legend of Ymir, finally the global launch. Remember Legend of Ymir? We were so hyped to play it, and then they just released it for Korea. They didn't do the global launch. Now it's here. You're going to be able to earn the Mix token, and you can pre-register for Legends of Ymir. Now, Legend of Ymir is very similar to any other Mix game, including Nightcrows, including Ymir 4, including ROM Golden Age that we just watched. Difference is, it's going to be way more polished. The guides on how to earn are going to already be out there from our Korean friends who have been playing this game for months and months. And overall, I think it looks better. So if you're into MMORPGs and you like the Mix titles, including Ymir 4, a lot of people made a lot of money with Ymir 4, me included, and I actually really enjoyed that game. Next thing we're going to talk about, Pirate Nation. Remember Pirate Nation? Yes, Pirate Nation is shutting down. It's over. Game is over. They have raised over $30 million, and now the game is over. Now, they're going to use those funds to keep... Oh, let me just change the gameplay here. To keep developing their proof of play blockchain and a whole bunch of things that they're going to do with it, at least so they say. Come on, there's no scorpion face. Why is it not focusing on me? Look, it's still focusing on the scorpion face, even though it's not even in the shot. Never mind, sorry about that. So they're gonna keep funding proof of play, they're gonna keep working on it, but they are sunsetting Pirate Nation. If you're holding the pirate token at all, Would have been a good time to sell a month ago. Now it's already falling quite a bit. I'm holding quite a bit of the pirate token, so this affects me directly. They didn't talk about it. They never mentioned any of it. They didn't mention that this is gonna happen, that this is even a possibility of happening, and that's the part that I'm really mad about. So a lot of people are flaming them. A lot of people don't necessarily have a good opinion about this. Me neither, to be honest. I don't have a good opinion on this. I don't like what they did. What they're gonna do moving forward, I don't know. I wish them the best of luck. Next game we're gonna talk about here is a game that's definitely not over. We're gonna be talking about Wilder World global launch. It's out. Everybody can play it, starting today. The CEO of Wilder World, Neo, was streaming gameplay. I had access to this version of the game and I was playing it a little bit. I checked it out when the servers were empty, so I didn't have the full experience. I can't say how good it is. I can say how it is from a standpoint of moving around and fighting with the NPCs, but obviously that's not like the full story. So when it opens, finally, we're all going to be able to play it. I mean, everybody's going to be able to play it. What they're going to do exactly with the economic model and everything, all that remains to be seen. What we do know is the game is going to be live. It's working. It's first person and third person. You can choose what you're going to play with, which is an interesting take. Look, I want this game to be good. I need this game to be good. I need a good first person shooter in crypto. We don't have it right now, and we need one. Bad. Whether or not it's gonna succeed, I'm not affiliated, I'm not invested, I'm not paid by them. So from that standpoint, I'm not biased, and it's not gonna affect me in any way. Is it focusing on the Scorpion head again? I don't believe this, man. I don't believe this. But anyway, my point was that Wilder World succeeding as a first-person shooter in general is going to be bullish for everyone around. It's one of the big games, one of the 4 big games. When you say Metaverse, you're kind of thinking Cornucopias, Wilder World, Illuvium, and Star Atlas. And then Off the Grids kind of came in there unexpectedly. Then we have Reaper Actual, a lot of games coming out of nowhere. But if we're talking about like the OGs, right? Wilder World is one of them, and they're releasing this now, and I do wish them success. If you want to check it out, you should go over to the Epic Store and check it out if it's already available for you to play. As far as how to do the economic model, as I said, it's something that remains to be seen, but yeah, that's the big news. Wilder World, there you go. Check it out. I want to leave the Wilder World gameplay here, actually. It looks kind of nice. Looks kind of nice. I'm going to leave it here. And we're going to talk about Daemons. Daemons Mainnet. We love Daemons. Daemons Mainnet is here. I want to be doing a dedicated video on Daemons very, very soon. Mainnet is here, launched on 12 different blockchains. I was there for the Mint event when Mainnet launched. It was so smooth. It ran really smooth. I wasn't expecting it's going to be smooth on 12 blockchains, but it was great. I personally minted on Binance Smart Chain. I don't know why. It was just like the first that was recommended, so I picked it. Because I'm using EVM wallet, doesn't really matter. So it's there. You can mint your first Daemon, and if you've been part of Tokenize 360, your first Daemon's gonna be free. Although the free mint for the whitelisted wallets kind of has passed. It was a 2-day event. I'm not sure if you can still mint for free if you've been whitelisted before. But they're not too expensive to mint anyway. Having your own Daemon, your own on-chain little guys you can fight with and upgrade and evolve. Yeah, there's a Tokenized Reaver on the right. Is he gonna win? Oh, they didn't show if he won or not. That was a Tokenized Reaver. Nice. What a cameo. What a legend. What a legend. We have our own tokenized referral code. I'm gonna leave that in the description down below. And that's the news. Daemons Mainnet. Super excited about it, and I hope that they succeed with it. So available in browser, also mobile browsers, works perfectly. Next game, Decimated. I want to mention Decimated because we're doing 2 game nights of Decimated per month. Time for a change of gameplay here. Here we got Decimated on the screen. We just finished the game night in Decimated in Tokenize a couple days ago. The next one is going to be on Monday, August 25th. You can see when the local time for you is on the Discord server on Tokenize. So we have a bunch of other game nights. We're going to talk about Sipher Odyssey in a second here, but first, so not only did I play this game during the game night where people had a chance to earn money, for example, here specifically in this game night that we did last, if you finish the challenge first that we give to you, you will get 20 bucks immediately. That's how it worked, and I thought it was a good way of doing it. A lot of people enjoyed it a lot. For this challenge we're looking at right now, you were supposed to climb the tallest structure in the game, but I was on the top of the tallest structure in the game, not letting you climb up, so people had to deal with me first. So it was a bit of fun, and 2 people did it. They both got 20 bucks each. In total, we've given away 180 bucks during this game night. We're gonna do something a little bit different for the next one. It's also gonna be quite a good prize pool there, and it's always a bit of fun to play Decimated. Now, if you also own the Decimated NFTs, while you're playing, you're earning the DO token. So while playing in the game night, I have also earned the DO token just from playing Decimated, because that's how it works. It's very much play to earn, and we love Decimated. We want to see it succeed. Now, next game, we're talking about Star Atlas, and we're talking specifically about Star Atlas Holosim. Holosim is their on-chain game, so they have Sage and Holosim, right? Sage is the paid one that you have to pay for transactions. Holosim is the free one. Now, they have rolled out Season 1 for Holosim, where you can also earn, while playing the Holosim version, $5,000 in USDC, $30,000 in Star Atlas assets, and an exclusive skin that you can use in the base in the Unreal Engine 5 game, the Soul Flare ship. Looks absolutely cool. So the first 1,000 people to complete the quest line will get this welcome bundle. Super cool. They have also announced they're going to do the biggest gaming airdrop ever starting in September. So that's going to be something to look out for, what they're going to do, how they're going to connect it with Holosim, with Sage, and with their Unreal Engine 5 game, with the racing and the shooter mode. There's a lot of things going on in Star Atlas. Very excited about this. If you're a fan of these strategy games, Holosim is going to be for you. So just wanted to put your attention to this. This is available right now, and you can play it right now. Sipher Odyssey. A lot of people say it's way better than you think. And this camera is not better than I think. It keeps focusing on Scorpion. Thank you. Thank you, camera. So it's available for Android, it's available for iOS, and soon to come on Epic Games. Now, we do have codes for Epic Games that we're going to be giving away in the Tokenized 360 Discord. This is what the game looks like. $200 are going to be up for grabs in our game night for Sipher Odyssey. Now, whether you play on those PC versions or you play on the mobile version, it doesn't matter. We're going to figure out a fun way to make it great for everyone involved. The prize pool is quite nice at 200 bucks, and you're gonna get introduced to the game, see what it's all about, and of course the team members from Sipher Odyssey will be in the voice chat in the game night, so we're gonna be able to ask them all kinds of questions. Like, for example, how do I make money here? Or what's the meaning of life? And they probably can't give us the answer to any of those questions. What they can offer us is a fun game to play. Of course, I don't know what they will know or what they will answer. Sorry, I have a cold. I'm not thinking straight. Super excited about Sipher Odyssey. Super excited about everything that's going on in general. Now, the thing is, this video is titled Games Everybody's Playing, or whatever I decide to title it. Now, not everybody is playing Pirate Nation. The game has been sunsetted, so how does that fit into the title of the video? Well, it doesn't. The idea is that I need to get you to click on the video. And then I hope that the video is going to be good enough to keep you watching and keep you entertained and learning more things. So that's kind of the main promise there. If I fail at the second part, then that's on me, and that's not good. But at the first part, I cannot fail at all, because you won't know whether you like the video or not unless you click on it. So I have to get you to click on it. So I try to be as precise as I can with the titles. A lot of people are going to be playing a lot of these games, but it doesn't line up with every single game. And that's why. And that's called, is it clickbait? Not really. Clickbait would be if what you click on is totally not at all what the structure of the video is, which in this case, that's not true. It's not true for any of my videos. I try to make it as close as possible while still having that little bit of a clickbait moment where you're like, oh, I kind of want to see what this is, right? There you go. A little bit of an anecdote. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.